Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight's going to be a video about a bike that I've been kind of putting together for the last couple of years. I took a bunch of notes. I got about 4 pages worth of notes to kind of go over this bike, and I'm going to kind of hit the highlights on this thing. It's not everything I've done to the bike. I mean, that'd take forever to do and to show you about, but you know, I've done quite a bit. I've introduced you to the Pan America that I've got. I've had that bike for a couple of weeks. There it is right there. Good bike, still getting used to it, putting a couple things here and there on this thing. But really wanted to show you the RoadGlide. This is my 23 RoadGlide. I've had this bike for a couple of years now. I think June, be 2 years. Stock bike when I bought it off the showroom floor, had a few miles on it. It's got about 6,000 miles on it now. You know, I live in North Alabama, so, you know, getting the time to ride, it's a little tough, but we're getting there. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about this bike. I'm gonna try to do this whole video and hopefully a take or two. So bear with me as I'm kind of reading through the notes, kind of showing you what I've done to this bike. Like I said, the bike's a 23 RoadGlide standard, about 6,000 miles on it. Got the Saddleman seat on it. It's one of the first things I did was put the Saddleman seat. It's got the tuck and roll. It's comfortable, no complaints. Love the seat. My wife complains about it, says the back's not that comfortable, but you know, I think it is. Carbon fiber is one of the things that I really wanted to kind of go a little nuts on the bike with. As you can see, I've got Hoffman Designs carbon fiber. I've got it on the saddlebag lids. I've got it on the side covers here. The dash is Hoffman with their Moto gas tank lid. So love it to death. Got front fender carbon fiber. Hoping the camera's actually picking up this, and also the triple tree cover at the bottom is also Hoffman design. These products are great, never had a problem out of them, top quality. They fit, no issues whatsoever, so loving those things to death. Also carbon fiber I've got on the cam cover over here on the side. That's not Hoffman Designs. I don't remember exactly who did it. Sly Fox, I believe, is who did that. And also I've got it on the shift rod and the horn cover. Here's your horn cover, hope it's coming out good. Shift rod as well. No issues or problems with any of this stuff. Olin suspension, one of the things that I had done. These are the Olins with the reservoirs. Believe they're the 13-inch shocks, never had a problem. Adjustability, they're great. Comfortability, they're great. No issues whatsoever. Love the gold on there as well. And recently put the Olins on the front, the cartridges. They went together really well. They're fully adjustable. Love those. Those are really good products. Handlebars, I decided to go T-bars on this thing. This is the Arlen Ness T-bar setup. I've got the top tree on it as well. These were, I believe, 9 or 10-inch risers, which moved your gauges and everything out here to the front. Still got full visibility of my screen, no issues whatsoever. I love these things, can't complain. Arlen Ness mirrors and also grips really well on these things. Got the Flow Moto adjustable clutch and brake lever. What else do I have as far as Arlen Ness? Fork covers as well. Your upper fork covers are Arlen Ness. They replaced just the tin ones that were on the bike when I got it. Thrash and Supply, good company. Watch a lot of their videos. Those are the Mini Apex boards. I've got the floorboards. I've got the shifter on this side. I got the rear thrashing as well on my passenger pegs. Love those to death. I'll show you the other side. On this side is the adjustable brake arm. That does real well. Love it to death, can't complain. about it. I got thrashing as far as my perch clamps right here. Those are really good products, man. These guys make some great products. They always fit, no issues, no complaints whatsoever. Santoro Fabworks, I've got their engine guard on the front. I took away the bulky round one that came stock on it. Love this one. This one does really, really, really good. What to next on this thing? Custom Dynamics. I've always used their lighting. You can see the Shark Demon headlights. These things will just light up the road. Went to double clears as well. I've got the Custom Dynamics blinkers. Take the big bulky stock ones that came on the bike off. On the back, I've got the Custom Dynamics tag mount. Took away the big one. Those have blinkers in them, and also I have the bag fillers. Let me turn the ignition on. I'm gonna show you what those things look like. So headlights, obviously you see that they're lit up really, really good. Blinkers, you see, they do really well. Kind of stuck to the fairing. They're not in the way, catching anything. On the back, you see that I still have the stock fender light at the bottom, but the bag fillers and also on the tag, those are blinker lights in there as well. They do really good, really visible, no complaints whatsoever on those things. Get the ignition off, hang on, let me get to the next. Clockworks. I've done to a couple of shields from them. First one I did was the short orange one. Ended up taking it off. Went to the Clockworks. This is the clear. Love it. One of the reasons I went with the clear is obviously so people can see the sticker on the front. Hey, Wood Performance USA. Great cams. You gotta hit these guys up. Camshaft wise, performance products, best in the business. Top it off, Coastal Moto wheels. Went to a 21-inch front. You can see it. It's got the Lindell brake rotors on both sides and also the Lindell brake pads. Got the matching wheel on the back. I went 21 on the front. Still got the stock 19 on the rear. Bike does well. Tracks well. No issues. No cornering issues. Anything like that. Love it. Got a couple of Harley parts on there. Got the Harley oil cooler cover on the bottom. It's a metal cover. No cheap product there. And also did the belt guard. You see a chrome belt guard down there. Let me see, Trask. Got the Trask, the vented transmission cover. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. Any blowback, through the throttle body. I've got it, wrapped up to the bottom of the seat with the filter on it. Thing does really good as well. Let's see what we got next. Let's go to the motor. This is the good stuff. Motor-wise, this thing started out as a 107. Harley's stock 107. Stock power was around 75 horsepower. I took this bike to DC Cycle. They're in Red Bay, Alabama. I think they're now called Fast Tunes. David Crane, one of the best tuners around. This guy's wonderful. He's tuned this bike twice. I'll tell you about that in just a second. First time I took it to him, they did a one-day cam install on this thing. I put the Wood Performance, the 22XE camshaft in this bike because it was really fitting my riding style. Torque at 25, 2800, and just super powerful. Gave the bike everything I wanted with the 107. We went to, I had Screaming Eagle push rods put in it. Also the Wood Performance lifters. DC Cycle, like I said, tuned it. I'm running Power Vision on the bike. David at DC Cycle tuned this bike to, 107 motor, just a camshaft swap with the 22XC. The bike tuned at 111 horsepower, 121 on torque. Man, I was super happy with the bike. It gave me everything I was looking for. But with these bikes, I don't think enough is ever enough. So last winter, I tore the motor down in this bike and put a 124 Fuel Moto big bore kit. That was an 11-to-1 compression motor. You know, you get jugs, pistons, rings in the kit. Fuel Moto is a great company. I've used them a lot, bought a lot of stuff from them. They got great service, great pricing, you know, super good people, you know, always answering questions, you know, whenever you call them. Like I said, the bike's got a 124 kit in it now. I did change the springs and the heads to handle the new cam. It's a 520 lift cam, so I did change the springs with the Wood Performance springs with the titanium retainers. What else have I done? Bottom end of the motor is stock. Didn't change anything as far as flywheels. Anything, it's completely stock. Never even took it out of the bike when we did the motor on it. I did go to the Fuel Moto 65 millimeter throttle body. Hard to see, but it's in there. Poured it in polished intake. I did Fuel Moto's BMF filter. That is the big filter. The bike ended up getting the Baker 30-tooth front comp sprocket from the stock 34. The bike accelerates hard. I'm super impressed with it. Keep everything cool. I installed the Ultra Cool oil cooler. It's right there mounted on the frame down support. Bike never gets over 210 or so as far as oil temp is concerned. Bike runs super cool. Tuned, you know, when I took the bike back to DC Cycles after the motor build, Fuel Moto, you know, gave me the base map to put in the bike. I got the bike back over to DC Cycles in Red Bay, Alabama. Anybody looking to get a bike tuned, David Crane is your guy. I mean, the guy is unbelievable. Super nice guy. Can tune with the best of them. No complaints with David. The bike now is putting out 149 horsepower and 150 in torque with a stock bottom end. The bike is strong, and I cannot complain at all about the way this bike is running right now. I'll put up some dyno numbers of what the bike was pulling with the 107 when we first started out with the 22XE cam, and I'll also slide up the dyno runs for the 124 kit, the way the bike is sitting now. Those will be at the end of the video. I'll also do a cold start to show you what the bike sounds like. Guys, I can't say enough about this thing. DC Cycle, the way they tuned it, super good people. You know, some of the people, especially the performance aspect of this bike, you know, most of the other stuff, the add-on stuff was bought, you know, from some of your big box stores. But the performance end of this, I can't say enough about some of the people that helped out. You know, Wood Performance, anybody needs a cam recommendation, give these guys a shout. Super good people. They ship fast, prices are good, the products work. You know, I think it's the best that there is in the business, and I don't think anybody can really change my mind as far as how I feel about that. Excuse me, Fuel Moto, great people, man. You know, order online from them. They got great prices. The customer service is great. It's a family, you know, run and operated business, very active in it. They are super, super good people. They're located out of Wisconsin. Y'all give these people a shout and show your support. At least give them a try. You know, if you're in the North Alabama or anywhere in the Southeast, you want somebody to tune your bike, get a hold of Fast Tunes. They're in Red Bay, Alabama. David Crane. You know, this guy's so good, he's actually teaching people how to tune bikes now. You know, I'll leave links to all three of these people: Wood Performance, Fuel Moto, also Fast Tunes in Red Bay, Alabama for tuning purposes. these guys are super good. Got this bike to where it is right now, and you know, I can't say enough good stuff about them. Let me see where I'm at in my notes. You know, I'm sure I'm missing some of the stuff on some of the ads. You know, I just kind of wanted to touch on some of the highlights, which I did. You know, I appreciate you watching this video to the end. I appreciate a like, comment. You know, please subscribe. You know, there's a lot of content coming to this. It's a relatively new channel, trying to put out some good videos. Got some ride videos coming out soon. You know, it's an honor for me to kind of put out this stuff. You know, I got a full-time job, but just trying to put this stuff out at some leisure to show some people, you know what's good in the Harley world and some of these parts. You know, I got some new stuff coming on the Pan America. That stuff should be here next week, and we'll do some install stuff on there. You know, hey, I love the Pan America. It's a good motorcycle, but it ain't that for sure. This RoadGlide's got my heart. You know, this bike will be with me forever and ever and ever, as far as I'm concerned. Love the bike to death, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thanks for your time tonight, and we will catch you on the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and do a cold start on this thing as soon as I pull this thing outside, and we'll end the video there. Hey, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a great night. Guys, here's the first dyno sheet. This was the 107 motor with a 22XE wood performance cam. Like I said, that bike was, 75-ish horsepower, bone stock. This particular run was done August 24th of 2023. Less than 1,000 miles out there, 895 miles on it. DC cycle tuned this bike. The only thing that was done, this is a stock bike, 107 with the 22XE. I had a 2-in-1 exhaust, the Fuel Moto exhaust. I had an aftermarket air filter. I don't remember what I had at the time, but DC cycle had tuned this thing with Power Vision. This bike maxed out at 110.9, right at 111 horsepower, 120 torque. But this particular day I remember because it was in August. Hell, it was hotter than hell that day. It was 101 degrees in this dyno room, so that has a lot to do with these numbers as well. But I was super excited. But now let me show you the way the bike sits now with the 124 kit. This bike was tuned February 25th of this year. This is the 124-inch kit, the 11-to-1 motor. Both of these graphs, the 107 and this particular one, it's the SAE, really the way that you should measure these things. 81 degrees, but it was done, February 25th. This is the 124-inch kit. This is the 65 millimeter throttle body. This is the Baker 30-tooth comp front sprocket, 5.5 injectors, the Fuel Moto 2-in-1, the RTX exhaust, the Fuel Moto, the BMF air cleaner, tuned again with Power Vision, which I think is the best. This bike maxed out, I mean, you can see it, 149.1 horsepower and right at 150.1 on your torque. You know, super impressed with these numbers. Bottom end hadn't even been touched. So great numbers, guys. Hey, again, appreciate you watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Got some ride videos coming. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.